Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. I am here to rant about inconsequential things. I call it Red Rants. Well, Red's Rants, actually. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Google console that's coming out and how it's probably one of the dumbest things to exist. I have a lot of skepticism about it. It is a streaming platform, first and foremost. It has this totally goofy controller. The console itself is called the Stadia. It's kind of a weird name. It sounds like some sort of sugar, like one of those like fake sugars, like stevia or something. Here's the thing: streaming is cool. It's a streaming platform, what it is, and what it's looking to do is it's going to replace traditional games and software. And what it wants to do is it wants to create a platform where instead of buying the games, you're paying $15 to $30 a month, which that seems to be where things are heading, right? Well, here's the problem. They're recommending you use 25 megabits. A lot of people are using 3 megabits. That's what Microsoft recommends for their Xbox Live services. That's a dangerous precedent, because here's the thing. Americans might be able to work with that, possibly, but Australians, people overseas, Eastern European countries, how are they going to play Stadia? How are they going to play this console? What are they going to do? They're basically dead in the water here. Anybody that's on a military base, why are they putting this barrier of entry to video games? It could lead to a very dangerous platform where people aren't able to even play the games they want to play. So what's going to happen with that? Well, they're not going to be able to play. That's what it boils down to. And Google has a habit of setting trends, and that's what I'm scared about, because Google is going to have this trend where, okay, now we have to have these subscription services where people want to play. Nobody's going to be able to use traditional media anymore. And furthermore, what it kind of is pushing towards is microtransactions, right? Why would people be selling these $60 games when they could just sell the games that they already have been selling, but on a subscription service? It's a terrible idea, and Google is gonna fuck us over. Hopefully, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it fails miserably, because I am sick of subscription services. I don't mind it for movies, and I don't mind it for television, and here's the reason why. Because I can still buy DVDs if I want to. Netflix isn't the only thing that, it's not the only platform that's relegating movies and it's relegating television shows. I can still buy the DVDs I want to buy. I wouldn't personally do it. My internet's good enough. But people who are unable to afford that internet can still go out and buy it, right? But with the Google platform, that's going to be impossible. Traditional media is dying in terms of video games. They're looking towards downloads. Steam is huge, and even on video game consoles, things like the PS4 or the Xbox, they're looking to download stuff now instead of actually come out with physical discs. It's kind of scary. Google has a habit of killing brands too. There's a whole website where it lists all the brands that Google has killed. So I'm just saying this. Be wary. And be ready for them to really kind of kill this market. It's fine for indie developers where they're not going to be selling for that much money. And it's okay for AAA games because they're already putting in these ridiculous amount of transactions. But that middle ground, those middle companies that are between AAA, between indie, that are starting out, they are screwed. There's no way they're going to be able to justify those costs without making microtransactions. And games for the longest time have been looking for padding, right? They've been looking for, since the 80s, they've been trying to make the difficulties really hard so that the game lasts longer. But as it got towards the 2000s, we started kind of reach a golden era where games were difficult, but they weren't too difficult. Now we're reaching that padding era again, where it's just, let's put as much content in there as possible. Let's try to make the gamers waste as much time as they possibly can. And that's going to happen if we're looking at a subscription service. They're going to just try to make as much time wasting as possible because they want people to get their money's worth. Basically this. Google sucks. They shouldn't be making a game console. They should stick to their laurels, okay? be careful. I'm just scared. I don't want to be paying this subscription service and then lose out on playing with certain friends across the seas. Anyway, I don't really know how to end these videos.